truth.
David, we were on the set of the soap opera and we're in the wardrobe room, and so many gossipy things. I
Oh,
am listening from the actors to the makeup artist to the hairstylist to the sound man to the like everybody on the crew is fucking talking.
can I
And it's like a game of telephone. I heard one person start it I with my own eyes, and by the end of the time that it got to the person, it was changed like 20 times. So who knows who the fuck started this?
I'll tell you, it's hilarious when you're on set and you have your very specific relationships. The
Yes.
wardrobe and hair and makeup is always very adjacent to each other because we work in tandem because they have to get the hair and makeup done. I have to put the wardrobe on, then they have to go back for their finishing touches. And we're on a very strict timeline to be able to get the actor on set.
Right.
The PA shows up and wants to pick them up and then take them. But in the meantime, let me tell you the stories that we know that the actors, and because and if we're on set, we don't see it and hear it the same way that they experience it. So when they come back and they're sharing it, I'm like, oh, is that why she turned her back to you? Oh my, and then it just becomes such a thing.
And then you have the producers, the puppet masters
Yes.
that hear this, pretend they don't hear this, and then feed the information to
To
the
the other
other
one.
person so that they come back to this person. It's a whole
It's a thing.
yeah.
It's a thing.
And
So
we've
I
lived
can't
it, so I know.
so I can't imagine if that's not happening on the set there too. But
Of course.
when they say that Sheena's not loved, honestly, Sheena's the only one that is the most
They were all at Sheena's
loved.
birthday party.
Yeah, she's the most loved by everybody because
I'm
she
not saying it. I'm just
really,
revealing what they've said.
I don't
yeah,
agree. I don't believe it.
yeah. I mean, she's friends with all of them,
All of
and
them.
she's very inclusive. That's the crazy thing. Sheena doesn't hold grudges.
Yeah.
She is very inclusive to everyone. And if she has a beef with you, she
She'll
will
tell
sit
you.
there, she'll work it through, and then she'll be like, you know what? Okay, let's move on.
Well, her and Lala are not exactly in a good place these days.
Yeah, but you're gonna have that. I think you're gonna go through different iterations of your friendship, especially because it's so magnified. I mean, do you have an option? You hear things and then you're calling your friend Lala and they don't answer the phone and you're like, bitch, now you're not answering the phone to me? Well, she's at lunch. She can't, you know what I mean? It's like it becomes so heightened and magnified. Oh, I got her on tape calling and she didn't answer. And
And this is no shade to Sheena, but I mean, she is like in the drama more now than when she was
ever,
on the damn show.
Right.
yeah.
And you're not getting paid for it. It's like just walk away from it all, Sheena. I mean, in her defense, everyone's talking about her, so it's hard to walk away. She does have a podcast. She is going to BravoCon this
Yeah.
month, November, and she says she's not done with Bravo. She just didn't want to do the Valley. And she also says, yes, they don't hate her. I don't know if Brandy's behind these rumors. I think Brandy has her hands full with other things, but
Maybe there's a spin-off show that they're going to be doing with Sheena, Brock, and Summer Moon.
I mean, it's possible.
You never know.
Stranger
Maybe,
things.
maybe she's going to be introduced as another something. I don't know.
Well, she did say a few months ago, you will see me back on your TVs in 2026. Those were her infamous last words. So there you go.
I believe that.
Listen, I like Sheena. I like Lala. I really like them both. I like most everyone from Vanderpump Rules ish. I don't know about Jax. I think Jax is done with Bravo, possibly forever.
Or he's probably
That's,
done with him.
yes, that one.
Yeah.
That one. I don't think there's a they say there's a redemption. Nene will be back. She ain't never coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya, we parted ways. She's not coming. Like, I mean, once you part ways and there was a little bit of a blip in the road, it takes a lot to get over that.
Yeah, but they gave him his redemption.
Correct. And
And
it
look what he did with it.
didn't quite work.
I
Because
mean,
you can't hide who you really are when those cameras are on you 24 hours a day. You can't.
Jax fumbled the ball a second time. I would agree with that, and I really just think it's over. Brittany got her makeover. She got all that She got
She
everything
looks
sussed out.
good.
What is Jax gonna do now? Like, what happens? I mean, you're a bartender for life. You're a bartender on a show, but you were making a paycheck. Now you have a baby, an ex, and nobody likes you. Where do you go from there?
That's a really good question. I've always said this. Once you're on the TV and it doesn't work out, you can't go, work in an office in a cubicle. You're Jax Taylor. It's kind of a little bit of a distraction from the daily business. You need to do something that's entrepreneurial, like a real estate agent, but I mean, I'm not so sure Jax is cut out for that. I agree
Would
with
you
you.
buy a house from him?
No,
Would
I
you
would
trust
not.
any?
Oh God.
I would not. We have Kelly Ben Simone out here. I'm in the Hamptons, in New
Right.
York. Kelly's the real deal. She has really transitioned. She's a little Kelly-ish in her approach for my taste. I
Mm.
wouldn't hire her to sell a house. I mean, I'm a real estate broker myself, but Kelly is actually making money. She's really doing the job. No, who's going to trust Jax to buy a house?
I'll tell you something.
I don't know where you go from there.
The one thing that
Yeah.
I've realized is it doesn't matter what kind of a show you do, no matter what character you portray, whether you think that's what the public is looking for or the genuine who you are. If you're not authentic, if you're not yourself on any of these platforms, people sniff you out. That's number one. Number two, if this
But he is authentically an asshole. So
Yeah.
he
if
is.
this is the only means for you to be able to identify who you are, that's a fail because you should have a life before you get into any of this. Because I mean, I'm a clothing designer. I do Armenian coffee ground reading. I teach a lot of things people don't know about me because they don't want to focus on all that. I teach at a university. I have classes, for university level students. So when you think about all of that, I sew. I sit there at the sewing machine and create and sew. So
Wow.
you're doing reality. You're portraying the aspects of different parts of your life, or maybe it's only highlighting one little aspect of the transition between one to the other. But it doesn't mean it's what identifies who I am. There's so many different components, right? And
Mm-hmm.
if you're doing a teacher's television show, then I could be highlighted as a professor. If you're doing a designer's television show, then I'm highlighted as a designer. But in real life, people trust me. In real life, people put me in positions in order for me to be able to translate. Like you're saying, you wouldn't trust Jax if he was a real estate agent or anything else because this is what you know of him. And that's the transition. You have to be authentic. And if that's your authenticity, I don't know what kind of a job you're.
But how many chances are you going to blow? Like,
That's
how
true.
many chances are you going to blow?
It's like getting fired at a job. How many times can you get fired at like doing the same thing? It's like you got to learn something from it at one point.
This is why I work for myself. I mean, I get fired all the time. I am not an employee. No offense to people that are employees. I am not one. I
Yeah,
am
I'm
a
not.
horrible employee. You can't tell
Oh,
me
you
what
don't
to
like
do.
to play with others either, David. You've got a long list of dead bodies everywhere.
Tons of dead bodies. Tons. There are tons of dead bodies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you talk about authentic and speaking the truth. I just speak the truth. I mean, people can't handle the truth. Wasn't it Jack Nicholson who said that?
Yes.
There
But
you go.
but here's the thing. I don't know if they can't handle the truth. Sometimes people aren't ready to acknowledge it from a friend.
Mm.
And that's different than handling the truth. Everyone knows who they are. They know
Do
that
they?
they do. They do. They very much do. You know you can't work with other people. You
Correct.
know about it.
I'm a very self-aware person, but are
Yeah, but I mean,
others?
But if you heard it from your friend to tell you off, you're going to get triggered because you're like, you're my friend. You're supposed to support me, not tell me off.
I
No,
think
I'm okay with being told off.
I hope that everybody may know themselves,
Because you're ready for a fight.
but I also think that people really like to, some people don't want to admit
Yeah.
what they truly are.
Well,
Yeah,
okay. You
that's
take
fine.
like this woman.